On today's Family First, we're talking about getting help around the house. Look, we've already talked about ways to get younger kids started with chores, but what about preteens and teenagers? You know they're capable, but psychologist Dr. David Fitzgerald from UConn Health said you might even be underestimating how capable they are of doing chores.
There was a researcher that looked at early into COVID, spring and summer of that year, but he found too that kids were helping around the house a lot more because they were around, and parents were encouraged by what they found out that their kid could do. So, I mean, there might be some, minimization of what a child might be capable of because they just haven't had as much experience with it.
A Good Housekeeping survey of 1,000 families from back in 2020 found the same thing. It also found some ripple effect benefits, like a significant decrease in fighting amongst parents about household chores when their kids pitched in more. Now, to avoid fighting with your kids about those chores, Dr. Fitzgerald said a lot of the usual principles apply. First, teach your children how to do the chore correctly, and then set up a clear, consistent schedule if it's a repeatable task. I also asked him if you could help your child to be more receptive by trying to make chores into more of a game, possibly by adding rewards.
Yeah, you absolutely can. And then I think that's where we get into, as they get older, they can kind of do that for themselves. Early adolescents can kind of do a gamify kind of thing in their own head, like I leveled up, I got this done. But the younger they are, the more likely you will want to have something that's more concrete.
I also asked Dr. Fitzgerald to verify a claim I saw online about a brain hack to help ADHD people with getting chores done. The tip said to leave your shoes on even when you're inside as a reminder, and then you only get to take them off when you finish your chores.
I think anything, that keeps them, that's kind of prompting the working memory because there's this physical reminder, you're not finished. Okay, what else is there to do? Can I remember it, or where did I write it down so I can take these off when I know I'm done? Absolutely.
Got to be honest, just stumbled across that somewhere on social media right before the interview and said, heck, let's ask him about it. And he's like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Granted, it's not going to work if your chore is to clean the floors in the house to keep your shoes on. But that's the idea. It's sort of in the same vein as maybe putting a shoe or something in the backseat to make sure you're not leaving any precious cargo, a kid or a pet in the backseat on a hot day. Just something that's always there and it's always present. Then that keeps that mind that tends to want to wander right on track and focused.